Welcome to Curry Leaf, present to you by IndiaIntracts.com and Sulekha.com. Myself, Levin Johnson, and I've got Arjun here to assist me for today's recipe. Today's recipe is Valapu Puttu. We're going to start here now. You've seen a banana flour. We've taken the stems off, and this is what we've done. We've chopped it and we've soaked it in yogurt and water. So this is just curd and water just to make sure it doesn't brown or doesn't go black. That's the banana flour or the Valapu which is being chopped up. Then 200 grams of chana dal, 25 grams of sof, 25 grams of Nellore rice or any normal rice that you use for cooking at home is fine. Whole red chili, preferably round, if not the dry red chili is fine. Gingerly oil 80 ml, mustard 10 grams, curd 20 grams, grated coconut is optional, which is also used for garnish, and then salt for seasoning. What we've done here is we've soaked the rice, the chana dal and the sof for half an hour, strain the water off and get it coarsely grinded. That's how coarsely you want. Similar to what you do at puttu at home. So it's a similar kind of coarse texture there. Because we haven't got much of a moisture in this dish, you've got to be very careful that it doesn't stick to the bottom, and you have to control the flame. We start off with mustard seeds and a couple of red chilies. Just when the mustard starts to crackle, make sure the chilies don't burn. Just when you see that the lentils and the paste is sort of dried off, constant stirring is a must, and put the flame really low. You could also do this on a double boiler, but because the lentils are not cooked and the rice is not cooked either. Now we're going to be adding the chopped Valapu, the banana flours. Just squeeze the water off. Arjun, you're going to keep stirring it for me. After we put the chopped banana flours, the trick here is if you're not going to steam it, you could either put it in a puttu steamer, or we could just sprinkle some water on and off just to make sure it's dry and still it's steamed. You could get a generous sprinkle of water here and then put it on a very low flame and then let it steam for 20 minutes. As you can see now, the paste form has just turned into a nice course, and the lentils and the rice start to cook, and it's almost done here. At this point you could add in the salt, and what is very important here is to make sure these lumps are broken into a nice powder form, so that the moisture is still there. So we got to break these lumps with a flat spatula against the sides of the dish, and then try to fry it up. And all this has to be done on a very low flame. You could also do it on a steamer. Because we're doing it straight onto the fire here, so you've got to be careful with stirring and as well as adding extra moisture to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. We're going to leave this for another 5 minutes. It's already been on for 10-12 minutes, so in all it should be around 20 minutes. This is on now for another 5-7 minutes. In all it's been on for 20 minutes now on a very low flame. As you can see the bottom, nothing has been stuck, and the lentils and the rice has not been burnt, but it's been steamed with a little bit of water every 2 to 5 minutes. And the best check for you after you've done the seasoning is just to see that it's nicely floured up, and then taste for whether the rice is cooked and the lentils is cooked. At this point you could add in grated coconut just to mix it in. It's a beautiful breakfast dish. You could have it with ghee, bananas, sugar, and that's ready to be served. Valapu Puttu is ready to be served.